The UK's student visa policies have been a topic of ongoing debate and scrutiny, with the recent change in government leadership sparking renewed interest in re-evaluating the rules around student dependence. In January 2023, the previous UK government implemented a policy that banned dependents of students from accompanying them to the UK. The newly appointed Prime Minister Keir Starmer has announced that he will ask the Migration Advisory Committee, MAC, to review this rule and consider whether to reverse it or maintain the status quo. This video will delve into the potential implications of the MAC's review, exploring what students can expect regarding the UK's student visa policies, particularly regarding the ability to bring dependents. If you've not already, subscribe to our channel for more on UK visas and immigration updates. The UK's decision to ban dependents of students from accompanying them to the country has been a controversial one, with many arguing that it places an undue burden on international students and their families. The policy was introduced in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, with the government citing concerns over the strain on public services and the need to prioritise the well-being of UK residents. However, the impact of this policy has been significant, with international students facing the difficult choice of either leaving their families behind or reconsidering their plans to study in the UK. This has led to concerns that the UK may be losing its attractiveness as a destination for international students, potentially impacting its economic and educational standing. The announcement by Prime Minister Keir Starmer to ask the MAC to review the student-dependent rule has been welcomed by many in the education and immigration sectors. The MAC is an independent advisory body that provides the UK government with evidence-based recommendations on immigration issues. During the review process, the MAC will likely consider a range of factors, including the impact of the current policy on international student recruitment, the potential benefits and drawbacks of allowing dependents, and the broader implications for the UK's economy and society. The committee may also seek input from various stakeholders, such as universities, student organisations, and immigration experts. The MAC's review of the student-dependent rule could result in several possible outcomes. 1. Reversal of the dependent ban. The committee may recommend that the UK government reverse the ban on student dependents, allowing international students to bring their family members with them to the UK. This could help to make the UK a more attractive destination for international students and strengthen the country's position as a global hub for education. 2. Maintenance of the dependent ban. The MAC may conclude that the current policy should remain in place, citing concerns over the strain on public services or other factors. In this scenario, international students would continue to be unable to bring their dependents to the UK. 3. Compromise or partial reversal. The committee may recommend a middle ground, such as allowing dependents from certain countries or for certain types of programs or imposing additional requirements or restrictions on student dependents. This could strike a balance between the needs of international students and the government's policy priorities. Regardless of the MAC's recommendation, the outcome of this review will have significant implications for international students considering studying in the UK. If the dependent ban is reversed, it could make the UK a more attractive destination, as students would have the option to bring their families with them. This could lead to an increase in international student enrolment and contribute to the diversity and vibrancy of UK universities. On the other hand, if the ban remains in place or is only partially lifted, international students may choose to study in other countries that offer more favourable policies for dependents, potentially impacting the UK's position in the global education market. The UK government's decision to revisit the student-dependent rule is a significant development in the country's immigration and education policies. The MAC's review will be closely watched by international students, universities, and other stakeholders, as the outcome could have far-reaching implications for the UK's ability to attract and retain top global talent. By striking the right balance, the UK can position itself as a welcoming and inclusive destination for students from around the world.